without you.
Hi, it's Ted from The Devil's in the Detail, as if you didn't know that. I'm about to start doing the white wall on the last tyre, and I thought I'd show you basically how I do it. Now, for the purpose of filming, I've put some blue tape around the raised ridge that runs across the tyre, and basically that's the ridge I'm going to use to put the white wall paint into. But first of all, to get the paint to grip, I've got to rough up the rubber, and I'm going to be rubbing between the edges of this raised area. Like I say, the tape's on for the purposes of the filming. It's not really to guide me. I can see the ridge, you can't. So I thought I'd put it on just to show you. So basically what I'm going to do, and I'm not going to make you watch everything, is I've got some 80 grit, and I'm just going to rough the rubber up all the way around this ridge, and then once that's done, it should be enough to key the paint into. So I'm going to go around all this ridge and rough it up, and then I'll show you the next stage of what I do. So I'll be back in a bit. I might make you sit there and watch me rub all this down. It's boring enough doing it. I'll see you in a bit. As you can see, I've now flatted this bead. I've relining taped the tyre, and I've put some masking tape around the lining tape. Now, you have to ensure that there's nowhere that this latex can run into, and I found this out during doing the other three, because the stuff will creep underneath, and when you pull it off, it tends to not be as smooth. So anyway, what I've done, I've put the tub of latex paint into some warm water. I've stirred it up to get all the oils and everything mixed together. Now the first coat is just going to be a really light tack coat, and hopefully that will ensure that it bonds to the tyre where I've flatted it. So like most things, less is more. So the first coat, we're just going to try and just get a light coat on, and here we go. I'm just going to spread it around. As you can see, it's quite thick, but I'm just going to spread it to make sure that we get into all the little flatting marks in the rubber. And I'm going to continue doing this around the tyre until I've got the whole tyre done. So when I've done this, I'll show you. Right, as you know, I put the first coat on nice and light and let that go off, and hopefully now that would have bound itself to the rubber. So the next coat I'm going to put on a little bit thicker. I'm just going to continue around the tyre and get another coat on and let that go off, and then put the third and final coat on before I unmask it. Now I need to unmask it before it actually dries, so I have to leave it so long and then unmask it so that it don't pull the latex off with it, because I'm overlapping with my brush. If I leave it too long, it'll just peel it all off. So I'll show you the rest of it as and when we get round to the next coat. I'll see you in a bit. And there you are, I've just unmasked it, and although you could say it ain't perfect, but there you have it. All we're going to do now is leave this to cure overnight, and then it can be fitted back on the car tomorrow. So there you have it, one Whitewall.